Lindsay Van Houten here at Morgan County, where the Oconee County Warriors are winning 14-0. It hasn't been a slow start for them, and that's something they really practice. The culture of Oconee County is all about family. They're a unit. One thing they don't implement is Player of the Week. They're all about family and working together. At the end of the year, they don't believe in trophies, but rather the seniors get memory boxes to commemorate their times here at Oconee County. Coach Nolan said, when you walk on the field, you are a warrior. When you leave, you can be who you want. That's all for now. Thanks, guys. Back to you. Lindsay Van Houten here at Morgan County with senior QB Trent Folds. Trent, you hurt your left elbow in the first play of the second quarter of the Greene County game. What was going through your head?
I was just confused on why it happened, but I kind of got an idea of what I have to do next time, just get rid of the ball. But overall, I'm going to be good and ready to go when I come back.
And you and Pratt have different styles at QB. How have you been advising him this week, helping him prepare for this game?
Just helping him stay on top of his reads and becoming a better quarterback and being more mobile and reading defenses and studying film.
And have you started that recovery process to get back as soon as you possibly can?
Yes, I started it the week after it happened, and I should be able to go to the homecoming game against Monroe.
Good luck with your recovery, and thank you.
What do you think the impact was tonight for the Asheville City community, and just to be able to get out and play competitively?
I think it's great. I think we needed this in this area, especially to show everyone that there's a lot of girls out there wanting to play competitive. Asheville is a great city. Asheville is a great city that support soccer. And I am just so proud to be around this area.
Thank you.
No problem.
At first I did say, no, you're not going to play, but he just enjoyed it so much.
Joyce Urbanos was concerned at first when her son Jojo said he wanted to play tackle football.
It's been hard to get him to really enjoy a sport, and so he did play soccer and then just wasn't really into it. At recess they would play football, and he just loved it. And so this is the first sport that he just really loves. He's good at it. So I encourage it as long as he's having fun and it's good exercise for him.
So Urbano's initial reaction mirrors the feelings felt by a large community of parents.
They definitely question him playing football, like other parents that, they'll say, oh, my kid's never going to play football, and, there's definitely opinions about it.
To Oconee County's coach, David Weeks, the growing concern he's seen from parents has been about concussions.
These parents have just been inundated with articles and people talking about concussions, and so they get a little skittish, and I understand their perspective on it.
Despite concerns, participation numbers in Georgia are still going up thanks to preventative measures.
I have some parents that will come talk to me, not on the football field, but just out in the community. They'll say, I don't want my kid playing football because I'm afraid of concussions. For so long there, it was great to celebrate the big hits where guys would lower their head and knock people out. Well, that's not the way the game's played now. So we teach our kids not even to use their head. Everything's shoulder tackling and rugby-style tackling.
The Georgia High School Association noticed the national decline early and decided to take on the issue early on. In 2015, the GHSA became the 7th athletic association in the nation to adopt the new safety standards. Associate Director Tommy Whittle was instrumental in the implementation of these new safety standards.
Well, we were concerned that the national numbers were dropping, and we just didn't want that to develop in Georgia. And football's more of a religion in Georgia than it is in a lot of other states. We wanted to make the game as safe as we could, and yet try to keep it football.
Football may remain a religion in the South, but a solution to saving the game of football may be coming from New Hampshire. Buddy Tevens, Dartmouth College's head football coach, paired up with Dartmouth's engineering school to create a mobile tackling dummy. Tevens' idea has had pushback at times, but with no tackling in season, preseason, or out of season, his players take about 4,000 to 10,000 less concussive hits.
It sounds strange in the recruiting process. It's big with moms and dads because they want to hear a drop-off in subconcussive hits and contacts. We actually tackle more than anybody in the country, in my opinion. We just don't tackle people. So we're better at the skill set, and the trade-off is, well, can you do it in a game? We've proven, I think, fairly successfully that yes, you can.
Switching to this method has cut the missed tackling rate by 50% for Dartmouth. At 3-0 so far this season, Tevens credits safer practices to success on the field.
I say it all the time, the more you hit, the more you get hurt, period. You argue it any way you want. So can we prepare people and hit them less? This is just an opportunity to do so.
Reporting for Grady Sports Source, I'm Lindsay Van Houten.
Now by feature reporter Lindsay Van Houten. Lindsay, what are some of these new safety standards you saw being implemented for the Athens area schools, maybe similar to those of Dartmouth College's program?
A similarity between the Athens area high schools was that in 2015 they limited full contact practices to about 2 hours a week, and they also eliminated two-a-days, which really was due to their worry about concussions. And even Kurt Knisley, he's really stepped up and taken the place of Whitehead and really just secured the offense for Athens Academy.
Topic number.
I agree, Josh. With Chandler and with wide receivers Bennett Tochi and Max Tumblin, I think the passing game is where it's at for North Oconee.
Final topic. Will they finish up this season?
Clark Central needs to win one of these next two games, and I think they can do that against Johnson. If they win against Johnson, they will be second in the region, giving them a great position going into the playoffs.
Yeah, if they're second in the region, they'll have a home playoff game and most likely could beat Johnson, a 4-4 team that lost to Cedar Shoals, a team Clark Central actually beat 34-10. Clark Central's looked really good on offense this year. Isaac Ward especially. What does he bring to the table?
He really has been great inside the pocket. Passing game has been great. He's really been bringing the Gladiators offense to exactly what it needs to be. I think this bye week will be absolutely crucial for the Warriors to beat this undefeated North Oconee team. With brother duo Max and Jake Johnson, they could be unstoppable in a highly competitive game. Jake Johnson has 309 receiving yards so far this season, alongside teammate Ben Nolan with 253. That creates a really dangerous passing game and a big threat to the Titans. Both, of course, have high caliber quarterbacks and some excellent wide receivers.
We call it the How with Van Houten. I've got 4 different scenarios that went down this season, and Lindsay will give us how each one happened or how something will happen over the course of the rest of the season. First up, North Oconee. The Titans find themselves at 8-0 for the first time since 2011. Lindsay, how'd this happen?
I really think it all starts with Coach Tyler Arndt. He created a program that in 2016 didn't win a game, and now to an 8-0 season, it's showing that he can get it done on both sides of the ball. The Titans defense has allowed more than 7 points just once this season, and that was against Madison County. And quarterback Bubba Chandler is definitely the athlete to talk about. The passing game for North Oconee has definitely gotten them to this 8-0 start.
Yeah, moving into our second topic, we're going to talk about Athens Academy. They officially found out that Laneith Whitehead, their 4-star, is out for the season. A lower left leg injury. They thought he might be able to come back, but he won't. How do you see the playoffs shaping up for the undefeated Spartans without Whitehead?
I really think that before Whitehead got injured, he had around 260 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns. And now with Kurt Knisley, he's really stepped up. And without Whitehead, he has 565 rushing yards and 9 touchdowns this season. I think Athens Academy can make it second, third round, possibly farther. And they really want that state title, and I think that's what they could possibly go for.
Next, we turn to Prince Avenue Christian, who just got back their starting quarterback, the Oklahoma commit Brock Vandergriff. He had a broken fibula. Now he's back. How does this change the Wolverine season?
See, I really don't think it will change it that much. I think they need to be careful with Vandergriff this game and placing the strain on him. But Lucian Anderson III, as a freshman, has 728 total passing yards. He's really stepped up and proved that he can compete with a D1 athlete, and he's gotten that chance earlier than he had hoped for. And so they really are on the same path as they were before, and hopefully continuing a successful season. Yeah,
Lucian Anderson has been good. The only game he lost was against Athens Academy, a 24-0 defeat. And this is a great game against Lakeview Academy to kind of ease in Brock and give him a couple easy reps, easy throws against a weaker opponent. Finally, Max Johnson. He's been leading Oconee County on a tremendous run this season. How big of an impact do you see the 4-star and LSU commit having when he finally does arrive in Baton Rouge?
Well, when he gets there, there are 4 freshmen and a sophomore, all behind LSU quarterback Joe Burrow. And I think the biggest thing is they are 2 different style quarterbacks. Joe Burrow is a dual threat, while Max Johnson is a pro-style quarterback. So their yards is different. Burrow had rushing and passing, while Max is more of just passing. So when he gets there, he's definitely going to have to show his coaches what he can do.